Chris. Here, let me give them their official open. Good
Good morning.
morning.
I got a little helper today. This is my 7-year-old daughter, Bella.
Hi, Bella.
Say hi.
How are
She's talking to
you?
that mic.
You're good?
So,
Did you have a good Christmas?
so she
Very
was
good.
she's been helping me on the radio all day today. Me and Bob. She was doing the weather for us, and she told me she was so excited about. As much as she was excited about being on the radio, she was so excited to be on Good Morning, Frederick. Right, Bella? What are you excited about?
Being on YouTube.
I love with our children, the one thing I love about them so much is typically you cannot get them to stop talking until you put a camera or a stranger in front of them.
Yeah, what's the matter? You were just talking about how much you want to be on Good Morning Frederick and you want to talk to everybody. Well, now's your chance. Say something. What'd you get for Christmas?
A tent.
What
She
was
got a
that?
she got a tent for Christmas. So we bought her a tent that she can go hide in and play in. And she was actually sleeping in the tent last night with her and her big sister. What else did you get for Christmas? Go ahead. Oh, don't be shy now. Come on. What did you get for Christmas? Oh, you're making me look bad.
It's all good. I
A new
loved your
blanket.
What did you get?
What was that one?
Blanket. A new blanket. It's a cat blanket.
She got a cat blanket.
A cat blanket.
Yep, which she loves. And what else did you get? What's your favorite? I don't know. You're probably like me, Dan. You never heard of this group, but what's your favorite group?
Can you hand me the phone?
Oh, she needs her phone. What's your favorite group that you listen to? BTS. That's her favorite music group.
Okay. I'm going to have to catch myself up on these people. Are they good?
They're Korean.
They're from Korea. So
I love it.
apparently their name is BTS. Apparently, me going up to her when she was playing their song and saying, "Hey, is this your favorite group, the BLT?" Apparently, that was the wrong name. They're not called the BLT, and she corrected me. They're called BTS.
I actually think I've seen them on YouTube or TikTok, one or the other. I know they're a pretty big group, hey?
So they're
Very
like I
popular.
guess they're like the Korean version of the Backstreet Boys from when I was growing up. The young girls love them. What's your favorite
That's
song
right.
by them?
Dynamite.
I love it. I
And
love it.
she also got this. It's hard to see, but she got this BTS necklace here too for Christmas, which she will not
Very
take off.
nice.
Yep. So there
Oh,
you go.
fun. So fun. I love it.
Yeah, I
All
got
right. What else is happening over there?
Well, again, it's been a busy morning. Thank goodness for Bella helping us out. But luckily the news isn't horrible. We haven't had a whole lot of news. One good thing
Love
I
it.
will say, and man, I hate to jinx this, Dani, but most people are off from work today. So far, knock on wood, 15 has not had any traffic issues, no accidents all morning. I hate to jinx it.
Yeah, it's okay. I've noticed driving around the roads, you can tell that people are home and enjoying time and not having to commute anywhere, which is fantastic for a lot of the people who didn't have to work at all.
But we were glad to be back. We had yesterday off, and I'm not sure if you're able to tune in, but for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, we had Christmas music playing from the Trans Siberian Orchestra. It was called An American Christmas. And kind of what I know a lot of radio stations have been do Christmas music, but really I think what set WFMD with our Christmas music apart was it wasn't just Christmas music, it was great stories about the artist. So like when they play a Bing Crosby song, they talk about White Christmas, just some great stories, happy stories about Christmas, kind of deflecting away from the bad news that goes on. So I think that was
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah, we
Well,
got a good response to that.
I do love the fact that bad news takes a little bit of a vacation as well, and we just enjoy the season, the holiday, hopefully spending time with friends and family, and just kind of looking back on what a year it has been for sure.
And one of the things too, I just want to say, I know I keep bringing this up. I'm sorry, but I'm so proud of what we've done. Is I was me and my wife while we were watching our daughters open up the presents this year. I couldn't help but think of Christmas Cash for Kids. As I'm looking at my kids open up those presents, I'm thinking to myself, my mind was on those kids who wouldn't have had a Christmas, who
Yeah.
were opening up those presents. Thanks to the residents of Frederick County who donated. So we appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's, I'm so grateful that we had the capacity to donate to Christmas Cash for Kids. I also volunteered at the Toys for Tots distribution, watching those families who, you know, wouldn't have had anything without the amazing contributions from our generous community. Frederick is such a generous place. And, really strives to make sure that no child goes without. And it's just so heartwarming to be a part of.
So there was other, and I love all charities that help kids, but there's other charities that I've seen around that also, give presents to kids. But the biggest difference to me was some of these charities I saw the kids, the parents going in there and getting their toys before Christmas. But it's like, well, the kids are going to want to play with those toys. You know what I mean? You can't say, hey, you can't have them until Christmas. Whereas the one thing I love about Christmas Cash for Kids is all those presents are actually wrapped up and they're stored in a bag. And if you head to our Christmas Cash for Kids Facebook page, you'll see a picture of me and Kelly English. And if you look in the back, you'll see all those different bags. All those toys are wrapped up, put in the bags for kids to open during Christmas Day. And that was the whole goal. And we're so proud of what we did. And again, echo what you said, Frederick County, thank you so much. We could not have done it without you. And I guess that being said, I do have to get into news, unfortunately, Dani. So we'll we'll get to some news now. Suspect arrested for a murder in Finksburg. The Carroll County Sheriff's Office has charged an individual with the homicide in Finksburg earlier this month. During a news conference on Tuesday, Sheriff Jim DeWeese and Austin Powell, Sheriff Jim DeWeese said Austin Powell, Pataki 30, was apprehended in his home in Hanover, Pennsylvania on Monday evening. He is the suspect in the murder of Benjamin Billings and the attempted murder of David Anderson. So again, we're having this great talk. Hate to get back into bad news, but unfortunately, it's something we have to read. And the city of Frederick will have 4 recycling drop-off centers for live trees. They'll be located at Harry Grove Stadium in the lower parking lot at 21 Stadium Drive, 100 Key Parkway. So if you're looking to get rid of those, do you have a real tree or a fake tree, Dani?
We have artificial. I don't.
Okay.
We did real trees when I was a kid. And for me, if I was going to do a real tree, I would prefer to do what my aunt and uncle used to do, which is a full tree with the bulb and everything. And then they planted that tree each year in their yard so that their yard had those trees forward. But I am glad that the city of Frederick actually mulches up all the trees and uses the mulch throughout the year as they need. So that's really good for the recycling part.
Yeah, we've always had artificial trees, and this year we're celebrating our first year in our new house. So we actually started decorating November, a few days after November started, just because we're so excited about our house, having our first Christmas in our house. So we're really lazy, Dani. I got to tell you. So not only do we have an artificial tree, but our artificial tree already has the lights on there. So we don't even
Yeah,
put the lights.
as they should. Oh, yeah, there's no more stringing lights on an artificial tree. No, no, you get the
And
tree with the lights already on it, but you still have to put on all the ornaments and everything else. That's not lazy, that's efficient.
well, that's the fun part is doing all the ornaments. But you remember, I don't know if they still do this. Remember the old days though, when you have all these lights strung up and then one bulb goes out, they all go out. And then you gotta go back up on the roof and try to find which bulb went out. Oh my goodness, talk about stress, Dani.
Do you have lights on your house?
No, not on the outside, just on the inside of the house. Number one, I'm scared to death of heights, as we all know. So there is no way that you're going to catch me on a ladder putting on lights in the roof of my house. Not going to happen. Number two, I'm too lazy. It's too cold out there. So we do it inside the house. I'm just not. I love when the neighbors do the lights. It's great, but I don't know. I'm too lazy, Danny. I don't know.
You
I
gotta
guess
you
you can.
gotta put that you gotta put them on your house in, like, October when it's still warm and then just turn them on in December. But, yeah, we have people that will do that for you. You know that, right?
Really? No, I did not know that.
There are companies that you can pay to come out and put lights on your house. So maybe next year what we ought to do is we'll get in touch with a couple of these companies and we can showcase with your home what they can do and see. We'll make your house look like Clark Griswold in Christmas Vacation.
All right. See, I know. See, this is what Danny does to me. She brought up that movie because she knows I haven't seen it. So that's gonna be the next topic of another movie I haven't seen. Right?
What movie?
All of them.
I
She
bet your
she's
kids have seen more movies than you have.
she has. She's 7 years old and she's seen more movies. Not only that, but one of our great listeners, when she was on air, says, "Wow, your daughter speaks better English than you do, Chris." So she's not wrong. They weren't wrong. So there you go. Anyway, getting into weather. Looks like we're going to have a high of 46, cloudy skies. Now, tonight, Danny, I'm just going to warn you if you have those, and now you don't have to throw anybody under the bus now, okay? But if you have those horrible presents that you want to return back to the store because you don't like them to get the cash, well, then you're going to have to do it, before evening hits because we might get some showers. It's going to be a low of 39. You know, the bad part about that, though, Danny, is when you get those presents you don't like and you go return it, then you actually see how much they spent on you for your present. You're like, wait, this person only spent $5 on me? That's all I'm worth? $5? Uh,
Oh.
Getting into your weekend forecast, man, I hate more bad news, but Saturday looks like it's going to be rain. However, it is going to end early. High of 51. It's going to remain cloudy. You're going to get down to a low of 47 tomorrow evening. And then Sunday, more rain, Danny. Cloudy with
Oh.
rain developing, high 62. And then Sunday night, steady rain, low of 47. So basically, it's going to be a rainy weekend, is what I'm trying to say. So, no good news to end your week. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, we don't like the rain, but I guess maybe it's better than snow or ice. I'm not really sure.
Well, the problem with the rain is if it gets too cold, the floor turns into ice, and that's what we don't want.
Oh boy.
So
Well, that's right. All right. Well, we're going to let you and Bella go. Bye, Bella. Happy New Year.
say bye. Say
You
happy New
too.
Year.
Bye.
Say good morning,
Awesome.
Frederick.
Good morning, Frederick.
There you go. I love it. I love it. We're going to have her do an open soon, too.
That would be good. She'd love to do that. But she told me,
Yeah.
Danny, she said that I have 3 times to get her on air for free. After that, she's going to charge me $20.
Yes, exactly.
Kids
Her
today, boy,
agent's
I'll
going
tell
to
you.
start to reach out to you.
Bob Miller already tried to get her to hire him as her agent. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Take care,
No
Danny.
doubt. All right. Have a great day. Aw, love that. Love taking the kids to work day for sure. Oh my goodness, how fun is that? All right, we're gonna take a quick break. Then we're gonna be back with Jaden Oh, we've got all the events, of course, since I am the events queen here in Frederick, self-proclaimed, of course. Then Jaden Jackson is a student entrepreneur. And then we're gonna ask some guests if you're in Frederick just for 24 hours, what is the must do? We're gonna get to all that right after